You may be asking yourself what the word equilibrium is and how it relates to the vestibular system. But wait, what's that? Well, let me break it down into simpler terms. You see, equilibrium simply means balance, and the vestibular system is just a fancy way of saying the inner part of the ear that helps you maintain balance. You might find this surprising, as a common misconception is that balance is only thanks to our feet and legs, when in fact the majority of our balance is a result of this tiny system within our ears. God is so powerful and so creative that He made such a little system with the responsibility to keep you upright. Literally. In order to have a better understanding of our anatomy and of God's crazy creation, let's jump right into the ear. Your ears are sectioned off into 3 segments: your outer ear, the middle ear, and the inner ear. The vestibular system is a part of your inner ear, so that's the portion I'm going to be telling you about today. Within this system, there are 3 semicircles, or loops, which all connect back to another set of organs. You may have noticed that these loops are all going in opposite directions. This is because each of them detects different ranges of motion that your head can make. The anterior tube recognizes when your head tilts, the posterior tube when your head goes up and down, and the lateral tube when your head moves from side to side. God's clever way of allowing each of these 3 canals to detect their specific range of movement is through fluid. That's right, fluid. Each of these contain a fluid called endolymph, which flows according to the orientation of your head. So go ahead, try to feel the liquid moving within your ear when you tilt your head, move it up and down, or from side to side. Now, if you could feel it, you have a very active imagination, because you in fact don't feel anything at all. Isn't that amazing? Now, as you know, your brain is your body's control center. So how does this fluid tell the brain what your head is doing? Well, that's when little hair-like cells called stereocilia come into the picture. These cilia sense when the fluid within its tube moves, that in turn releases neurotransmitters. Once these transmitters have been released, they send impulses to the cerebellum, or the control center of the brain. The cerebellum processes the input it has received and makes adjustments by sending reaction impulses throughout the body. Now, if you are smart like Gideon over there, you are probably wondering how your brain detects acceleration then. Well, do you remember how earlier I mentioned the set of organs that the 3 tubes come back to connect to? These organs are known as the otolith organs and are separately called the saccule and utricle organs. The saccule organ detects movement on the vertical plane, and the utricle organ detects movement on the horizontal plane. These organs also contain the same fluid that triggers the sensory hairs, although the cilia in these organs differs from that of the 3 original tubes. The hair-like cells in these organs have little pebble masses within them that send impulses to the brain just the same. However, the little pebbles cause a different impulse to be sent out to the brain. The semicircular tubes detect changes in orientation, whereas the otolith organs respond to changes in acceleration. And now you know that not only do you have fluid in the depths of your ears, but also that said fluid only matters when it's stimulated by little hairs. Creepy, yet super cool. If God can give this tiny portion deep inside your ears such an important role, just think of how big His plans for you are, His beloved child. Thank you for watching. To enter to win a new set of headphones, fill out the paper to your left with some questions from the video.